Good morning, social media. Listen, I forgot. I've been so busy and forgot I was supposed to go live. I go live every fourth Tuesday to share principles within my Butterfly Academy, but I decided to come out here to my front door, to my Facebook community, my business page, to share some information. So, here, let's talk about it Thursday, okay? So I hope you're able to join, watch the replay, whatever the case may be. Rock out with us as I share some principles that would allow you to grow, glow, and go to your next level. I know this is not my usual time of going live, but I hope you can rock out with me. Here we go. Let's grow. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I pray that there's something I say on today that will be able to encourage you, empower you, but most of all, be able to help you again. As I stated, I do a Let's Talk About It live. Where I share principles every fourth Tuesday in my Butterfly Academy mentorship program. But I decided to do that here, out here, because why? I am promoting as well as encouraging other women to come and be a part of our BAM retreat that's happening in October. But before I even share that information, I definitely want to share with you principles that will allow you to process and progress in life, love, marriage, ministry, or in money. If you are joining me live, I need you to put in the screen, good morning, good morning. Let me know that you're out there. Let me know that you're rocking out with me. Or if you're watching the replay, I need you to say, hey, Tanya, I'm watching the replay and I'm rocking out with you on this morning. Again, I know I normally don't go live on today, but again, I forgot that particular day to go live. So I'm going to share some stuff, man. I realize this in life, and I want to make sure I do this. I realize this in life, y'all. And I'm finding out the older I get, I did a video and I'm gonna have to share that video. That the older I get, I'm finding out I don't know everything. Where I believe that we're all out here trying to just cope with life, trying to identify who we are. We're just out here doing it the way that we know how. I believe that. I believe that I'm just out here doing it the way I know how. I'm finding out, we make mistakes, we mess up, we fall short, we do some things that is called life, and we make mistakes. And I'm finding it out in my life right now. And I'm really hoping some of y'all join, but if not, I want you to watch the replay. But I'm finding out in life right now that I am on a journey of becoming the woman that God created me to be. I'm on a journey becoming the woman that God has designed me to be. And sometimes becoming that woman that God has created you to be or designed you to be is not always good. It's not always amazing because you make mistakes, you mess up, you fall short, you do some things that would allow you to quit, that will make you want to give up. If that's never been you, this may not be for you. But if that has been you, this may be for you. Because I realize that as I go on this journey called life, that everyone out here, man, just everybody think they right, and everybody think what they're doing is right, and everybody think but what they're winging is right, and everybody think that how they're doing it is right. But this is what I found out. It's just that we out here doing, we out here being, and we all make mistakes. And it's learning the power of love, of walking in your true identity, of walking in the very thing that God has designed you to do, that God has designed you to be. And when you learn to do that, you really learn how to become that woman or that man that God has designed you to be. And when you're becoming that person, as I stated earlier, you're going to make mistakes because you're not perfect and you're learning as you go. And while you're learning as you go, you're learning the power of identifying what you don't know and allowing your experiences. I see y'all joining. What's up? Again, I need you to type in the screen. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Let's Talk About It Thursday. Thursday, but you're in the process of learning. And so the older I get, I realize that I don't know much. And that's why it's so important to have people in your corner, people around you that can be able to help you identify what you're designed to do, identify what you're supposed to do. I'm reminded of, while I'm getting some of y'all to join in, I'm gonna keep talking before I share these principles. But I'm reminded of the fact that with Moses, Moses realized when Aaron came to him, and when Aaron came to him, even though Aaron was working with him, all these things, Moses realized this. When Aaron told him, "Look, I need you to you're wearing yourself out. You're doing too much." I would even say with the topic I'm talking about today, you don't have that much joy anymore, Moses, because you're taking on the responsibility and you're not delegating things to other people. And because you're not delegating, you're finding yourself overwhelmed, burnt out, and a place where you just want to quit, you want to give up, and you want to throw in the towel. Well, I come to talk to that person that may be in that place, and you need someone to speak to that side of you that can get you back to your joy, that can get you back to your peace, that can get you back to the things that God has designed for you, so that even while you're in the midst of continuing to do your purpose, continuing to do the things that God designed for you, continuing to walk out this thing called life. Just a reminder that don't give up, don't quit, but most of all, stay focused on the things that God has equipped you to do as an individual. And so I've been talking about all this week. If you've been rocking out with me, I've been talking about there's more joy in you. There is more joy in you. There's more joy in you. If you're on here, I need you to type that in the screen. There's more joy in you. I've been dealing with that and just kind of sharing different pictures, old pictures of who I was, or the things that I was doing. Baby, all dressed up cute, doing events, doing different things, but yet and still I'm trying to do purpose, but I was no longer enjoy. And if you saw that picture on my social media page, it was me doing a book signing with the women in my church. I was super excited because that was their first time, some of them first time ever writing a part in a book and being a part of a book journey. And I was excited about them. But also, I had just lost my grandmother, which is the person that is near and dear to my heart. I just lost my grandmother. What's up, Miles? Thank you for joining, babe. I was like, I do not do Thursdays, but I forgot about Tuesday. So I wanted to come and do this. But I lost my grandmother, Miles. And in the midst of that picture, if you saw the picture on social media, I'm sitting at a chair with books in front of me, but I'm literally at a moment where I literally wanted, I'm doing purpose, but inside I'm screaming, I need help because I feel like I'm drowning. I told my husband this the other day, and if you watch the replay, good morning, Sean. Welcome, 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 welcome. Hey, Sean, it's been forever. I send you some virtual hugs, sugar. But I realized this, Shine, that I was in a moment of, and I just told my husband this the other day, we're out here winging it. Nobody knows what they're doing. We're just trying, and we're trying to stand on the shoulders of other people that have done it before you. Listen, if you've ever been there, I need you to put the number one. Tanya, I'm just out here winging it. I'm hoping I'm following God. I'm hoping I'm doing the right thing. I'm hoping everything is happening. But in the midst of this, sometimes I lose my joy because I'm doing sometimes peace because I'm doing it. Sometimes I lose my way. And as I was stating in this picture, my grandmother just passed away, which was the heart and the seat of my joy. Okay. And I'm not going to cry. I also just wrote a book with some ladies within my church. But I also was going through a moment of, this was the time where, as a pastor wife, I was broken. As a woman, I was broken. There was some stuff that were going on within my home, with my children. So all this stuff, when I looked at that picture, Miles, I was like, oh my God, I was still doing purpose, But I was at a place of empty and not learning to embrace where God had brought me to, not learning to embrace my joy. And so what I wanted to talk to you about today, that there is more joy in you. Again, can you put that on the screen? There is more joy in you. There is more joy in you. When we don't stop to enjoy life, even in that moment, writing that book, doing the things I was still doing, things on social media. I didn't take a moment to really thank God that number one, I had a chance to be with my grandmother. I was there when she took her last breath. Okay. I was able to be there with her. God allowed that. Everybody don't get that opportunity. So I believe that in that moment, sometimes we don't enjoy the life that we prayed for. I prayed to write a book with women at that time. I prayed to really identify who I was and continue to do purpose through pain. If that is you, I want to continue to do purpose through pain. I need you to put the number one. I want to continue, even though, God, I'm in pain. Somebody is going through way more than me. So I got to stop and smell the roses and appreciate where I am in my right now. I got to stop and smell the roses and appreciate where I am right now. No, I'm not where I want to be, but thank God you're not where you used to be. I need somebody to heart it up right there. Thank God I'm not where I used to be, Tanya. I'm at a totally different place. I am this woman that I'm becoming is so unexplainable. If I could go back to my younger self and write a letter or write about or find out that this would be my story, Lord, I say thank you. If that is you, I need to say, Lord, I say thank you. My goal today during this live, or my goal, I'm doing a series, if you don't know, I'm doing a series that is also based around my retreat. But in this series this week, I'm dealing with the importance, and this whole series is talking about there is more in you. There is more in you. We talked about there's more peace in you. There's more understanding in you. We dealt with all these things. And this week we're talking about there's more joy when you stop and take a moment to enjoy the life that you prayed for. Oprah Winfrey said, I am living the dream that God dreamed for me. Ugh. I had to stop, Shine, and say, Lord, I thank you. There's some things I'm going through right now. Miles, you kind of know some of those things, right? There's some things we're experiencing in our life right now. It is absolutely crazy. But I had to pause for a moment, even while doing this series with you on social media, and tell myself, Lord, I thank you. I thank you that you are opening doors. I thank you, God, that you are still moving things in my favor, regardless of what's going on around me. Lord, I'm taking a moment to say, Lord, I thank you. Because sometimes we don't realize we've lost our joy because we're still functioning. We don't realize I'm still functioning in all this craziness. I can't wait to tell this part of my story. I can't tell it now. Come here, Miles. Come here. I can't tell it now. But baby, when I can tell this story, I know that it's going to change lives. I know that it's going to help businesses. I know that it's going to help women in ministry. I know that it's going to help women that I'm connected to. I know that this pain that I'm experiencing right now, boy, I'm going to enjoy somebody type in there, enjoy the ride. I'm going to enjoy this ride. I'm going to learn every experience that I need to learn. I'm going to learn everything that is happening around me. I'm going to learn every hater that comes against me. I'm going to learn every naysayer. I'm going to learn who's supposed to be connected to me and who's not. I'm going to learn. Somebody say, I'm going to learn it this time. Lord, you don't have to teach me this one no more. You don't have to teach me this one no more. I'm going to enjoy the ride and I'm going to learn everything I need to learn. I'm going to learn who's for me. I'm going to learn who's against me. I'm going to learn what's supposed to be for. I'm going to learn what not to do and what to do. I'm going to learn it this time. What's up, Lady Danique? I love you. I'm going to learn this time. I'm going to learn it this time. You don't have to teach me. Look, Lady Danique, Lord, you don't have to teach me this one no more. Thank you. I appreciate it. I done learned everything I need to learn, Lord. I promise you. I will learn from this experience and then I will make sure. And I don't know who I'm coming to encourage. I do know whoever's listening to me. I'm coming to encourage you. Enjoy the ride. Enjoy it and walk in your joy. You're still showing up, sis. I need you to put the number 2. I'm still showing up. Even in this craziness, maybe that ain't you, but if you're going through life right now, I need you to type, I'm still showing up. I'm still showing up. I'm still building. Come on here, glory. Devil, you can't stop whatever's happening, and God allowed it to happen. So thank you, God, for allowing it to happen in my life. So I'm still showing up. Come on here. Can't no devil in hell stop me. Can't no witch, no warlock stop what God is doing. I'm going to still show up. I'm going to still build. Type that. I'm going to still build. This ain't going to stop me because I'm going through. I'm not going to allow life to stop me because I'm going through. Again, if you're watching a replay, I'm gonna need you to hashtag replay. I need to know that I pray that you're encouraged. Even while I'm going through, even while life is happening, I'm still building. I'm not just talking, I'm praying this is for you too. But right now, come here, Shine. Life is lifing. Okay. See, it's so good when I can come out here and tell you, oh my God, I'm blessed in the city. I'm blessed in the field. I'm blessed coming in. I'm blessed going. God is doing some amazing things, man. We went from homeless to 7 figures. That don't matter right now because life is lifing. And if I told you all the good and didn't come tell you the bad, which I can't tell you this part of the story yet because it ain't done, God is still writing your story. Sometimes, pause, park right there. Sometimes we got to let God finish the story before we start telling it. That's just a plug. We got to start finishing the story before we start to tell it. We want to make sure that we're finishing. God is finishing writing the story before we tell it. But I can tell you this. I'm still standing. Come on here. You're still standing. You're still building. You're still showing up. And check this out. Check this out, Lady Danique. Check this out. Check this out, Miles. And you're still serving. Type that. I'm still serving. Just because I've been hit, just because this thorn is in your side, you're still serving. If you're not, I encourage you, sis, keep serving. Keep your mouth closed. Just keep serving. Let God do what he's going to do. Keep serving. Keep serving. Keep giving. Keep doing the things that you're doing. I'm still serving. And I'm still taking care of everybody else around me that God has aligned into my life. So this don't stop you, sis. Pause. Sit back and say, Lord, I still got my joy. That's what I come to talk to you about. I still got my joy. I told my husband this the other day, my Shine. I said, Lord, I feel like we've been thrown in the water. But I also, the joy of it is, come here, check this out, Lady D. The joy of it is that I feel like we're thrown in the water, but God also gave us a life jacket. I could have took off running, Miles. I say, even though I feel like we're drowning, but God gave us a life jacket. And that life jacket has been sustaining us. I still got joy. I still got peace. What happens when you learn to grow up in God and realize that everything is around you that is happening? It is happening because God is trying to stretch you. It is happening because God is trying to build you. It is happening. And check this out. You ain't do nothing wrong, sugar. It ain't this time. Maybe you did. It's okay. But God will sustain you and he will be able to convert you and change you in the midst of your chaos and what you got going on. Yeah, Shine. I say, Lord, I feel like I'm been thrown in the water and you put us in here. Not the devil, because he don't get that much. But God, you put us in this water. And Lord, have mercy. But you also gave us a life jacket. So we going to be okay. We going to be all right. You going to be all right. You going to be all right at the end of the day. But somewhere along the way, we stopped. We stopped enjoying life. We stopped working. This may be for you. Maybe you stop working. You stop building. And this is why I want to rest my hat and encourage you. And then I'm getting out of here. Because I always say I want every fourth Tuesday, I want to do something. But I can't wait to share some stuff with you at the end. Because you can rock out with me next week. I'm going to be doing some stuff. But this is what I found out. I found out that there has been a level in my life where I did stop. And I know I need to talk to that person. This time I haven't. I'm so proud of me. Proud of me. I wish I can put the number one on the screen. I'm proud of me. Proud of what God is doing in me. And sometimes you got to take that and say, Lord, I'm proud of me that I did not quit this time and I did not give up. And so today, I want to talk to that person that may be at a point of saying, I stopped building, I stopped doing, I stopped serving, I stopped. Telling you, I'm not still building, I'm not doing that. And I want to share some principles with you that remind you that to turn back to the joy that God called you. Remind you that joy will return to you when purpose is restored unto you. Type that. Joy will return to you when purpose is restored unto you. I pray today that I say something that will, I share a principle that you can process and progress with in life to allow you to see that your joy will return back to you when your purpose is restored unto you. Your joy will return back to you when you find your purpose in the midst of the pain and the situation and the chaos, your joy will come back running to you. It will return to you. When you see the purpose in the middle of the pain, come on, somebody. When you see the purpose in the middle of your pain, it will return back to you. You will be restored. So don't stop building. Don't stop serving. Don't stop doing the things that God has designed you to do. It will be able to return back to you. Joy will return when purpose is restored unto you. Yes, ma'am. Good, Pastor Joy. Yes, it will return back to you. Why do I know this? Because, Sean, this is what I found out. That while this craziness, baby, I can't wait to share this one. And I always say that if you're a part of my story, oh well, I'm gonna share my story, baby, because I know the outcome of the change that it will create within other people. And this is what I found out, that I never stopped doing purpose, no matter what pain. That was 1 year, Miles, 1 year I stopped doing purpose. And I needed to because I needed to heal. And that was 2018. I stopped. I needed the whole month of December off. But I didn't waste that time. I went to counseling. I got into a mentorship program. I was able to grow because I needed that time to heal. So there's nothing wrong with pausing as long as you're still trying to identify your purpose. But once I identified that bad boy, I do not allow pain to stop me. And I pray that's the same for you. So four principles I want to share with you. When you learn how to return back to your purpose so your joy can be returned back to you. Number one, you can be doing well and still not be well. You got to realize that. Type that. You can be doing well, but you're still not being well. That's why in 2018, I needed that break. I needed to come back, and I'll wait. Number one, you can be doing well and still not be doing well. As I share with you in that picture, I'm signing books, taking pictures, just doing purpose. I think that day I went in the car, Miles, and I cried because I was just not doing well mentally. I wasn't doing well mentally. I realized that. Everything can look good on the outside. That's why I love social media. Don't get me wrong. I will promote the mess out of social media. Most of the people that I connect to is through social media. But this is what I found out. I found out that even things that are posted on social media, we don't post the bad stuff. We're going to always post the good stuff. But I realize this and I share within my BAM community the bad stuff. Okay. That's why you want to join my BAM. Anything I'm doing in BAM, I'm going to share the bad stuff. I ain't going to put it out here on social media, but you're going to get the fullness of it. And every time I get ready, come here, Shine, to birth out a new BAM program, there is some pain that I have to endure so that I can be able to encourage those that are in my BAM program. So it's not wasted pain. Type that. It's not, your pain is not wasted pain, sugar, unless you do not tell your story, unless you do not realize that I'm delivered by the blood of the Lamb and the words of my testimony. And it is the testimony that allows you to walk in freedom. So I had to realize principle number one, you can be doing well, but you're still not being well. Everything can look good on the outside while something is missing on the inside. When everyone else is okay, you're not okay. When everyone else is doing good, everyone else at that event, they were good. I was not okay. I was not okay. You got to remember, just because I'm functioning doesn't mean I'm fulfilled as an individual. And when you take a moment to pause and sit in that and realize, yeah, I'm booked and busy. But as my coach would say, but I ain't paid and free. You understand me? I'm booked and busy, but there's some stuff going on around me that's I'm mentally not okay. And it's okay to sit in that and tell yourself, yeah, I can be doing well, but I'm still not well. And if we don't take a moment to pause for that and sit in that, as my daughter would say, Mama, it's okay not to be okay. I share with my girls, I think it was last week, I said, y'all, I am not okay. I am not okay. I was so happy to go out with them the other day, and just have that time. And I was like, y'all, we're not going to think about nothing, but we're going to enjoy this moment. We're going to enjoy what is happening right now. And so you got to realize that as a person, I might be doing okay, but I'm not okay. And it's okay that I'm not okay. And take a moment to sit in that. Before you can get to your joy, before your joy can return to you, before you can really do purpose, you got to be restored in understanding that I'm not okay. All right? I'm not okay. Can you type that? I got to be willing, don't type all that. Just type, it's okay not to be okay. Type that. It is okay not to be okay. And take that moment. Take that man. I've been back and forth to the doctor. I'm like, Lord, I got to make sure I take care of me. It is okay that I'm not okay. But I got to do the necessary steps to be able to become okay. Okay? I got to be able to do the necessary steps that I need in order for it to be okay. What are those necessary steps? If that is counseling, if that is, I wouldn't necessarily say reading a book, but so I'm gonna just say counseling. If that is your spiritual covering that you need to go to, if that is your mentor, my business coach, shout out to her, Latasha Brooks. I love, oh my God, like she has been helping us in business in so many ways. No, she is not our counselor, but she has been directing us, and I thank God for that. Because you need those type of people in your circle. Like I said with Moses needed an Aaron to tell him, you're doing too much, man. Slow down, chill out, get people to help you. You need people like that in your circle. Okay. Yes, it is okay not to be okay. Number 2, sometimes you didn't lose your joy. You just lost you. Type that. I didn't lose my joy. I just lost me. I lost me in the process of doing. I lost me in the process of being. I lost me in the process of building. I lost me in the process of serving. I lost me in the process of still moving. When you lose you, that's the danger. Ooh, can we talk about it, Lady Danique? That's the danger. When you lose you, oh, baby, you're no good for nobody else. When you lose you, you're no good for no one else. You are constantly doing things that would allow you to be able to miss the mark of your divine purpose. I am always a shout out to Miles that has been calling me before everybody called me a mentor. She would call me the purpose pusher. I am a reminder. As long as God give breath in my body, as long as God give me the activities of my limbs, I will remind every person that is connected to me, a part of my platforms, a part of my church, a part of what I'm building. I'm going to always remind them of their purpose, because purpose brings joy. I can tell you that from experience. Purpose brings awareness. Purpose make you not do things that would cause you to miss the mark of what God has designed for you. Miles, thank you for reminding me that I am that girl that remind other people of their purpose, that you have to make sure that you're good. Somebody say, oh, I don't know what I want to tell you to say. Don't lose you. Type that. Don't lose you. Remind another sister while I'm reminding you in the comments. Don't lose you, man. I can tell you that from experience. I've written it in books so many times, so many levels in life, Miles, so many levels in my life, Danique, so many levels, Shine, that I have missed because not missed. So many levels that I have found myself in a place of losing me. I lost myself as a wife, becoming a wife. I lost myself as a pastor's wife. I've lost myself as a mother, getting so caught up in your kids to where you forget that you got to live too. Getting so caught up in your husband that you forget you got to live too. Getting so caught up in your ministry that you forget you got to live too. Getting so caught up in serving. Ooh, I know. Ooh, the pastor wife said that. Lady Denique, yes, I did. Because you can get so caught up in serving others that you lose you. When you realize that as an individual, when I realized that in the hospital in 2015, that I was living life as a wife and church and doing all these things for other people and not doing for me, I immediately had to make a decision to choose me over everybody else. My question to you, my sister that's watching this replay, the person that's watching me now, when are you going to take the time to choose you over everything else? There's nothing wrong with serving. There's nothing wrong with building a business. There's nothing wrong with going to work every day. But when are you going to take a moment to choose you? Who am I when nobody needs me for anything? Miles, that's what I realized in that hospital. That's what I realized in 2018. I thought that the church needed me. I thought that the women were in my church. And I think you were in the church at that time. I thought the women in my church, they needed Pastor T. They needed me. God had to show me. My husband told one of our interns, one of the guys he's working for us, and he's an intern. His last day actually is tomorrow because he's going back to college. Check this out. He taught him the most valuable lesson, Lady Denique, that he could ever teach, ever. He told the guy, he was sitting over to the side, and we have a new employee. And when we hired this new employee, we've been training her. And so he's been training her as well. So he was sitting in the meeting, and my husband was talking around him, not intentionally, but talking around him because he's no longer a part of the plan of what we're doing. So my husband was talking around him, and my husband paused and said, "Hey, I'm not intentionally leaving you out, but I need you to learn a lesson in this. Come here." You know, he's a I call him Dr. Horton, Dr. Clyde Horton. he's that guy. So he said this. He said, "I want you to pay attention to this. And this is a hard lesson, but I want you to be aware of this. And I want to give it to you early, young man." He said, "You're watching everything that's going on here. One of the things you realize immediately on someone else's job, that you are replaceable." Oh, Miles, you know he harsh. But he don't mean no harm. He said, "But you are replaceable." What am I telling you? That anything that anybody else is doing, you can be replaced for that. Now, I don't know about a wife area, but the Lord can take you out of here and you're no longer here breathing anymore to be a wife. Can y'all type that? You are replaceable. So everywhere you think you're needed and that has to be there and be done, think about it. On a job, they hurry up and hire somebody else, sugar, in your place that's doing the same thing that you're doing. I know it's a hard pill to swallow. I get it. It is a hard pill to swallow. Baby, them comments got quiet. It is a hard pill to swallow. But I need you to think about that for a minute. You are replaceable, just like you leave a job, even with your children. If you leave here today or tomorrow, I hate to say this, but I'm about to say it. Take it, whatever. But that's why I am in this season. That if God would have took me out of here, my husband could have remarried, married another woman, whatever, and my kids could have found another. They're not gonna get another mama. Don't get me wrong, but you are replaceable. So I had to realize that. Who am I when nobody needs anything from me? Type that. Who am I when nobody needs anything from me? Who am I when my kids, I had to realize that, oh, come here, shine. Oh, what's up, Sister Rael? I had to realize, good morning, sugar, I love you. I had to realize that, Sister Rael, in a moment. Who am I when the church don't need me? When my children don't need me? When my husband don't need me? Who am I without all that? If you don't know who you are without that, that's dangerous. I come to encourage you. That's why I created Butterfly Academy Mentorship, to create a space to show women that they can win, to create a space to show women that God has designed you with a gift that he's given you, not your husband, not your children. And when you get to heaven, God ain't gonna ask you what your children did, what your husband did, what you did for them. Who are you? What have you done? What are the things that you've done to serve? What are the things you've done to give back? What are the things that you've done? And I always use this method. Whatever I do and how I do it, I've learned the method of drop the mic and walk away. I drop the mic and walk away, meaning that whoever I'm serving in that moment, whoever I'm giving to in this moment, when I get through with this live, I'm only doing what God has given me to do to be able to serve those that are connected to me, because it's easier. Come here. Let me break this down for you real quick. It is easier for those that are at home. You have your computer and this is where we're at. So I learned how to pivot and learn how to do different lives that will be able to encourage that person that I may never meet. Ever. I see people out in the streets, Miles. I may never meet them, but I'm doing what God designed me to do. But here's the thing. I got something else I got to do too. You understand me? This is just this moment and for purpose only. You got to understand. I don't post for a post. I tell this to my BAM community. I post with a purpose. I'm posting with a purpose. I'm doing things with a purpose. I don't have time to just do things just to do it. I only have time to do what I can do with the purpose, because this is how I fulfill my joy. This is my joy, sharing principles that allow people to process and progress in life. I wish somebody would have told me when I was going through. And when I did have people around me that did tell me, I appreciated them. I invested into them. I thanked them, a Nona Jones and a coach, Latasha Brooks, and my spiritual parents. I invest into them. I give to them because I appreciate them for pouring into me. I need it. It's necessary, so I give it back. I just pay it forward. That's all this is. Ain't nobody paying me to do this. I pay it forward because this is what I love to do. You got to find out what gives you joy, what gives you peace, that you know that you're doing this to be able to serve others. And are you taking out time for you? All right. So who am I when all this fails? I had to learn that in 2015. I learned it, and what mother saw, and I have gotten a real good grip. And I keep pushing and I keep going and I keep doing purpose. All right. Number 3, purpose will make something back up in you. Purpose will make you come alive. Can you type that? Purpose will make you come alive, sugar. People be wondering, Sister Rael, that I used to always get in front. I still do that. I'll be like, y'all, I'm so excited. Women of Destiny, I'm so excited. BAM community, I'm so excited. You know why I'm excited? Because purpose, this is my purpose, and it makes me come alive. When we go and we do an invoice or we do a house for it's my purpose. It makes me come alive. When you're not coming alive, that's a problem. Why does it make you come alive? Because it shows you that you still have dreams in you. You hear me? Do you hear me? You still got dreams in you, sis. You still have ideas in you. That's purpose. If you have an idea to do something, that's purpose. God gave you that idea. Walk in it. That's purpose. There are still things that make you come alive. Sometimes purpose is God reminding you, sis, there's still more in you to do. There's still more design for you to do. It's something about that, baby. It will back you up and tell yourself, girl, I'm still created for purpose. I'm still designed for more. It will back you up to a corner to say, man, I'm so excited about my 2027. It ain't even here yet. And guess what? If I don't live to make it in 2027, God forbid, let's say if I don't, baby, I'm excited about my 2026. The next couple of months, I'm excited. If I don't, God, I pray that I'm able to be here, but I still got something to live for. Number 4, and lastly, you have to participate in your own joy. Look, Miles, I'm always happy. Baby, you gotta sit back and participate in your own joy. Number 4, lastly, participate in your own joy. Have a moment to say, right now, my husband and I, we're going on a family vacation. at the end of this year. Why? Because we want to take a moment to embrace the fact that this year may have came with trials, adversities, craziness, but also this year, oh baby, I can't wait to share that part too. Baby, God has blessed tremendously in a whole nother way that we can't even fathom that this is God. So thank you for the pain, because that pain brings promises and sometimes profit. Come on here, glory. That pain will bring promises to you. So don't negate the fact that you're going through. Just participate in the joy. That's why I said enjoy the ride, but participate in the fact that, listen, sometimes we're waiting on God to change everything when He is waiting on us to make a move. God, I'm going to still keep moving, even though this is crazy. I'm going to participate in this one. That's why I said enjoy the ride. Even though I'm enjoying the ride, I'm also planting seeds. Come here, somebody. I'm also planting seeds along the way. I'm also planting some things, ideas that you gave me. I'm creating. How do I plant seeds? Come here. Come here, Shine. How do you plant seeds in the midst of participating in your joy? How do I participate? I plant seeds. How do I plant seeds? I plan. I prepare. I pray. I pursue those things that God has for me. That's how you plant and you participate. Don't just not do nothing. Still move. Can somebody say, I'm going to participate in my joy? I'm going to show God. I'm going to show God that faith without works is dead. I'm going to show God I'm going to put in the work. I'm going to participate in this joy, baby. I'm going to put some work in. Right now, I'm planning for this retreat, y'all. And I'm just like, those that will attend this retreat, I'm going to make sure I give you everything I can in 3 days. Everything I can that God has given me in the midst of me praying about it. And if you're a part of the BAM community, the BAM retreat, the Transform Her, check your email. You got an email that was sent to you. When I tell you the countdown begins now, I can't wait. These things, Miles, check me out, baby. Baby, the things God is downloading in me. That's why next week I'm going live for 4 days. Rock out with me 4 days, because I need to push this, because we only have limited seating, limited rooms available, and I want to get these rooms sold out. 4 days. Now I need you to hurry up. I ain't gonna tell you how many spots, but I need you to hurry up. And once some spots gone, September 1st, I'm gonna push it to the 5th. September 5th, that's it. I'm done, because I'm gonna be in the incubator. Come here, Miles. I'm gonna be in the incubator. What do I mean in the incubator? I'm going to be so embedded into what God has designed for this retreat. And I want to make sure that when I come out of this incubator, that I'm able to burst some things out within these women, that they will be able to collaborate, connect, and be able to cultivate when they leave this place. What's up, McGee? I know. I can't wait to meet you in person. When I say I can't wait to meet you in person, baby, I'm going to hug you so tight. I cannot wait to meet you in person. Listen, with that said, of course, I'm going to be promoting for the next 4 days, next week. I'm going to be promoting this event, and I'm going to be promoting it big until we're sold out, until September 5th. That's it. Because after that, whosoever will, let them come. I am excited about those that have already signed up for this retreat, y'all. I'm excited. Everything is included. I've already dummied down the price, not dummied down, broke down the price to a whole lower price than what it was before. Earlier it was $800. Now it's $400, I think $400 and something dollars for you to come and be a part of it. Man, you don't want to miss this. This retreat is a personal, I made it small because I wanted to make sure that I created a room for women to breathe. Come here, Lady McGee. I need you to put that in there. Breathe. I need women to breathe. I need them to process the fact of what they've experienced this year. I also want them to be able to hear God. So there's some things we're going to do on the beach. There's some things we're going to do on the beach that we just gonna kind of sit, we gonna hear God, okay? Some early morning stuff. Y'all don't got the itinerary yet. That's okay. But some early morning stuff. We gonna be on the beach with the water. I believe, Miles, that God speaks when water is there. Come on here, Moses. When Moses split the water, yeah, I believe the Lord speaks in water. I just believe that. And so we're gonna do some things at the beach where we're gonna hear God. Can you type that, hear God? Because I don't want you to just hear what I'm saying to you. I want the things that you're going to get at this retreat, that you're able to hear God, that you're able to figure out. I want to figure out, even with you, right? I want to figure out, God, what do you want Tanya to do? And I need you to put your name in there. What do I need? What do I want McGee to do? What, Sean, I hope you can come. I really would love for you to be there. I really would love for you to be there. I want you to be able to not just allow God to breathe on you, but be able to say, okay, God, what does Tanya want? Okay. I'm giving you a snippet. That's what I'm gonna do for the next 4 days. What's gonna happen? I ain't gonna give you everything, just enough to just make you think and want you to go on and sign up and be a part of this. But what does Tanya want? Not what Clyde want, not what New Destiny Church want, not what my ministry wants, not what the BAM wants, not what my children want, not what my nieces in there, but what do Tanya want? Can you type your name in there? What do Sherelle want? This is what you're going to find out at this retreat. What does Sherelle want? What does McGee want? Miles, I'm hoping you're going to sign up too. You said you would, so I can't wait. Miles, what do Miles want? What I want? What do I want? Not what everybody else wants. I want you to figure this out at that retreat. What do I need? Come here, because I don't just want some. I need you to type your name in there. What do blank need? Not everybody else, but what I need. That's what I want you to get at this retreat. What do I need in order to be equipped for the things that God has for me in my 20s? This is going to prepare you for 2027, y'all. I'm telling you, I'm going deep, and I'm going to promote all next week. So whatever. Because I need these rooms to sell out, okay? I need them to sell out. You're sharing a room with someone, but I want you to sell. Now, some of you not. That's between us. But you're sharing a room with someone, so that is important. But what do I need in order to get the things and do the things that I'm doing? Not only that, next thing I want you to type is, what is God saying about my next? What is God saying about Tanya's next? That's what I want to find. That's what I'm finding out now, Miles, so that I can present this to you guys. What do God need from my next? What is he saying about my next? Say that. What does God say about Tanya's next? Put your name in there. What does God say about my next? What does God say about that? Here's the thing. If you don't know those things, you can't do purpose. It's impossible. Because you're going to find yourself caught up in everyone else and what they want you to do, and not what God is saying for you to do. If you've ever been a part of my program, I do my best not to tell you what to do. I do give you things you can do, but it's up to you on what you want to do, because I can't make you do nothing. This is not my life. This is your life to live. But I'm just giving you directions on how to live it, how and what could be done, and what opportunities are available, and what resources you need in order to do it. I'm going to be sharing resources. I'm going to be sharing opportunities, things you can do to get it done. I'm going to always teach my 3 methods: how to start a business, how to start a nonprofit, or how to start a ministry. I'm going to always teach those methods. But until you know what you need, what you want, and what God is saying for you to do, you won't be able to get those things for your next. So I created this space, y'all, for BAM retreat. I'm already, look, my McGee, I'm already planning for next year's retreat, okay? But I'm already, I already got the location I want to do it at. Yeah, it's going to be in a whole nother state. But right now I got to focus on this. But I created this space for every woman who walked into BAM, ever been a part of BAM, or ever wanted to be a part of the BAM program. I created this space to show you how you can win, man. It's limited spots because I wanted it to be intimate. I want it to be to where other women are able to connect with other women. I wanted it to be limited rooms. I wanted you to come. I want you to come so that you can become the woman that you're wanting to be. You know there's more in you. You know that God has something next for you. You know that the life that you're living, you have an unction that there's more. Can I tell you I'm there right now? If you heard the beginning of this, if you have not, let's go back to the beginning of this whole live. None of us know what we're doing out here in these streets. None of us know if what we're doing is right. I don't care who you are. But one thing we do know, that there is more. One thing we do know, that there is something that's going to happen next in our life. One thing we do know is that we got to make a choice on what we're going to do about our next. We got to make a choice, and we got to take the first step in order to start, in order to finish. And not forget start. In order to start something, you got to take a first step. So when I created BAM, I created a program that now has turned into a retreat. I don't know what's to come. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know how it's going to go down. But I do know that I have a plan. Come on here. And I do believe after praying, God gave me the plan to what's next. Will it all unfold the way I think? I don't know. But will it unfold the way God wants it to? Of course. And that is the life that we live daily. If you live that life daily, I need you to put the butterfly in the screen or the number 3. The Father, Son, and Holy Ghost. Come on here. The number 3, Tanya. I live my life daily like that. I don't know what the end is going to be. But what I do know, that if I write the vision down and make it plain, whoever can read it will run with this thing. I do know that everything I've done so far, it's worked. When I created BAM, y'all, I'm done. When I created BAM, Miles, I didn't know if it was going to work. I didn't know if people was going to sign up. I put the information out there. I put the flyer out there. They showed up. Thank you, Lord. I didn't know if it was going to work. And I've been doing it since 2018. And somebody shows up every time. I don't care if it's 3 people. I don't care if it's 12 people. I don't care if it's 20. God, whatever you want and whoever you want there will be at that place. So what am I telling you? My sister, my friend, get your joy back. Return back to your joy. And the only way you can return back to your joy is when you restore and remind yourself of your purpose. When you restore and remind yourself of your purpose. Good morning, Kim. Good morning, Sydney. Good morning. Good morning. Listen, when you remind yourself of your purpose will ignite you. Your purpose will remind you you can be doing well and still not be doing well. You can't get your purpose that way. You got to deal with the issues, the underlying issues. Go to counseling. Come on here, Kim. Go to counseling. Go to spiritual covering. You remind yourself, I don't care who out there, a spiritual covering is not a counselor unless they got a counseling degree. Okay? I'm just saying. But spiritual counselors I can't counsel you. But I can give you spiritual advice. I can advise you as a spiritual leader. But you need other people, though, that is equipped in some areas that need to go deeper. I got a counselor. I need one. I can't. I got spiritual covering. I need that. My spiritual leaders. I also have a business coach because I need someone to help me. I got all 3: spiritual covering, spiritual counselor. I mean, yeah, it don't matter with the counselor. I just need them to help me. That's another thing. But my counselor is spiritual. Thank God for that. But anyway, spiritual counselor, and I have a business coach that's also spiritual as well. So hey, I need all 3 in order for me to deal with those things. Number 2, I got to realize that sometimes you don't lose your joy, you're losing you. Tap back into that. Watch the replay if you didn't see all that part. But number 3, purpose will wake up something in you that make you alive again. Purpose make me alive in chaos. Kim, I was telling them, man, I'm going through some crazy stuff, but it's the purpose that keep me going. And while doing purpose, I'm watching the promises unfold. I don't know what the end gonna be, but I'm gonna announce it when it happens, sugar. I'm probably in the BAM community, not out here, but I'm probably telling them in the BAM. So go join my BAM community and Facebook community. I do more celebrations there. But I know God has a plan for me that will prosper me. And I say that to you. God has a plan for you that will prosper you and not harm you. Plans to give you hope in the future. He has that for you. And lastly, you have to participate in your joy. You got to move. You can't be still. You got to be willing to move. So again, I created the space to show you how this is done at the 2026 BAM Transform Her Retreat that is happening on October 8th through the 11th, I think. I don't know the dates, but I'm going to send you the link here. I forgot the dates, y'all, but I'm going to send the link here. Join us. Limited spots are available. Limited. When I say very, very limited, I'm not going to say how many, but very, very limited spots are available. Get your room today. 8th through the 10th is the actual day. It is in Gulf Shore, Alabama. Gulf Shore, Alabama. We will be on the beach. Again, we will be on the beach, and we're going to be doing that. I got some other stuff coming up, but it is, I know it shows a positive 250, but really it's going to come out. So yeah, so I think it's 400, something like that. So I took the price down from 800 to 4 because I wanted to create so that women won't have the excuse that they can't come. Now you got to pay something. It can't be free. I do a lot of free stuff, but this one cannot be free because your room is included. Your food is included in that price. All of that is included in that price. So I would love for you to come, be a part of this with us. Join me next week. I'm going to be sharing different tips, different things about this retreat. I would love for you to become a part of it. Once it's sold out, that's it. September 5th is the last day. I said September 1st, but I'm going to change it to the 5th because it's on a Friday. I think the 1st is on a Tuesday. So I'll give people to Friday because I know payday. So September 5th is the last day, or Saturday. September 5th, join us, rock out with us, be a part. Thank y'all so much for rocking out. Thank you for showing up to the Let's Talk About It Tuesday/Thursday because I forgot. But thank y'all for rocking out. Until next time, if you don't remember anything else, remember you are a product of God's grace and mercy. When you see yourself through God's eyes and not people. Join me next week, Tuesday through Friday, 7 a.m. Central Standard Time. I'll be rocking out with you guys. Until then, stay blessed in all that you do. Bye-bye.